Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And what are we doing today?
Well, it's time to buy some groceries.
All right, we're at Walmart. Let's get to it.
We are grabbing some low sodium bacon for $4.36. And for homemade pizzas, we've got mozzarella cheese for $3.60. Okay, so we're going to get this for the new recipe. We're making pork carnitas with it. This is actually cheaper per pound than boneless, skinless chicken breast right now. So, woohoo! Okay, what do we got there?
We got bacon rotel.
Bacon rotel at
72 cents.
72 cents. Right, and now we've got bacon Velveeta cheese.
Yep. $3.88.
$3.88. Can of coconut milk for our pork carnitas recipe. $1.48. And we're getting 1, 2, 3 cans of black beans.
72 cents.
Yes, and all no salt added, right? Yeah. Okay, for the recipe, that pork carnitas, you need balsamic vinegar. We have never really been very big on balsamic vinegar, so we're getting the smallest jar, which is actually probably not a great value. But if we don't like this recipe, we don't want to be stuck with a huge jar of balsamic vinegar. Okay, so we grab this one single solitary lone rice cauliflower bag off the shelf. It was $1.87. All the rest were brand name and much more expensive. So here we go.
84 cents.
84 cents for our corn. Now, again, like we said, you want to check your unit cost, but you also don't want to trust these labels.
This says 288 and 9 cents per ounce. When I actually looked it up on the app, it came up as 224 and 7 cents per ounce, same bag.
That's right, so that means that bulk size is cheaper than the individual size, but if you looked at those unit costs, that one there looks like it's cheaper than this one, but that one's wrong. So never assume what you can confirm. Okay, once again, we're seeing the smaller bag is cheaper than the actual bulk size, so don't assume. And as usual, our son is eating French bread pizzas for lunches every day. $1 for our French bread. All right, and we're grabbing some bananas, and again, they are 58 cents per pound. Right there. Okay, and we're grabbing another thing of spinach. I've been using this for smoothies and well, what else have I been doing with the spinach? Oh, omelets. I've been making either smoothies or omelets, and I've been using spinach in those. And then I'm also going to grab a spring mix, and I use that for salads. And it's time to finish up our grocery haul at Sam's Club. Come with us. All right, so here's our tip. You go into Sam's Club for food, don't get distracted over there. Go straight to the food. And we got our 36 count case of Coke for $13.58. Okay. And so this is 38.8 cents per can. It's per can?
Yes.
And it's for 40.75 cents per can if you buy the 24 count at Walmart, and it's even more if you buy the 12 count. So this is, we always check, we always do our math, but generally speaking, that's going to be your best deal. If you remember from the Walmart part of the haul we just did, this was cheaper here at $9.32. All right, and Joel's going to grab some of these. We're going to just get some snack foods anyway, but also when we go to theme parks, we are going to pack a few packs of crackers and stuff like that so that we can eat some things. Theme parks don't mind if you bring food in, as long as it's not like a full, like anything that has to be microwave, refrigerated, anything like that, or like a whole like picnic setup. Finally, like I said, Joel grabbed that because we're going to use that if we go to theme parks to save a little money in the park. And I grabbed this. I'm going to test it out and see if this chocolate layer can handle the heat in Florida. If not, we'll be looking for something different and I'll just be eating that at home.
All right, so that's our grocery haul from Walmart and Sam's. And now let's get to the...
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Totals.
Oh, oops.
Totals. All right, we got Walmart, and then we got Sam's Club.
Yep.
And then we got the total of the two.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so that comes out of a budget of $600 for the month for 3 adults. And right now, I'll put on the screen right there somewhere, right in there, that vicinity, what that means that we have for the rest of the month. And we still have like 3 weeks of grocery shopping to go.
Yep.
All right, so let's get on to the meal plan.
All right.
We're gonna start with some baked chicken.
Yep. And then we're going to do meatballs and spaghetti.
Yep. Tuesday, we already know that we're going to be out, so we didn't write anything down.
Yep.
Then on Wednesday, we're gonna have chicken roll-ups.
Yep. And then I'm working Thursday night, so they're pretty much going to fend for themselves that night. So.
Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna have pizza pasta.
And then homemade pizza.
And then we're gonna make a whole chicken. We're gonna spatchcock the chicken and then use the leftovers in a recipe the next night.
And then with the leftover chicken, we're going to do Rotel chicken spaghetti.
Hey, by the way, because when we think of it, we have to say it. If you see a recipe alert button, that means that we have, like right there.
Yep.
I'll put it right there. That means that we have shown the recipe before on the channel, so you don't have to wait for it. Just, go to our recipe playlist and you'll find it. Or if it's a certain type of recipe like chicken or beef or something like that, I also have playlists with specifically for chicken and beef and things like that. So just look for one of those playlists and you'll find the recipe. If you did not see that alert, then that means that we have never shown that recipe on the channel. And if you'd like to see it, just let us know down in the comments.
Yeah.
And whichever one is commented the most is the one that wins recipe of the week. And you'll see those videos on Wednesdays.
All right.
All right, so we have leftovers of the Rotel chicken spaghetti.
And then we're going to try something new, pork carnitas. So let's try something new for us.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be a fairly healthy recipe that we found.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to trying it. Cilantro lime chicken.
And then we'll take the leftovers from that and make burritos on the next night.
Yep. And then we're back to homemade pizza again.
And then the next day after that is Father's Day, and we haven't really decided what we're going to do that day. Unless she's decided, I don't know.
He hasn't told me anything that he wants to do, so I do not know.
Drop us a comment below and let us know what you'd like to vote on for the rest of the week. Let us know what your grocery hauls are looking like, your prices, things like that. We'd love to hear that, hear from you on those as well. So drop us those comments below. We'd love to hear those. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes on the weekends, sometimes in between. Just kind of never know when we're going to drop one in there. But with that said, that's going to do it today for The Long Road with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
Don't forget the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye. But anyway, that concludes our 2-week meal haul. Anyway, that concludes our 2-week meal plan. And I can't say it, apparently. It's a 2-week meal plan.